Hello, Al pals. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends, the film, the 1986 film written and directed, the only film ever directed by Stephen King himself, Maximum Overdrive, starring Emilio Estevez, and actually quite a nice little cast there. Of course, that is the film. The Friends are, of course, the lovely Netters Network, Nanette herself, who, of course, is always scared about soda machines now because of this film. How are you doing, Netter? And what are you drinking? I'm drinking my Diet Mountain Lion because it was not on sale this week.
I am doing well. In fact, y'all know I've mentioned the rift that we had at work and how I was uber behind because I was doing everything myself. As of Friday, I got caught up. I only have 4 orders left.
That's nice.
Which is like nothing. I can knock that out in like a half hour. And so that means on Friday, I grinded 28 orders in one day, which is a lot. And my superiors, of course, are very pleased with that. So I am doing very well because I got all that stress off me. And I am celebrating by drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Well, there you go. I mean, drink away. Sounds like you deserve it. I have no idea what your job actually is. Like, I don't know what goes on, but it sounds like you had an awesome day.
Yeah, I work for an IT certification company. So I create, our salespeople create orders for the customers. Then my portion is we create these source codes so that people can get, the company will buy however many they're going to buy, and then they give them to their employees so the employees get to purchase the items for free.
Oh, wow.
By putting the code in.
That sounds pretty cool. Also joining us, of course, the man, the legend, the one whose face would look so good on the front of a semi-truck. Troy Pacelli.
Wow.
The last call with Troy Pacelli. Could you see that face coming at you in your rearview mirror? I can, and it's scary as hell.
Oh, so you say my face on the front of a truck. I think of it completely different. I think of it in the opposite direction.
No, I'm thinking like the Green Goblin, but it's you.
Oh, that would be scary.
Little hat on top of the cab.
That might be too scary even for Stephen King.
Car, it's swerving everywhere because it's drunk on Fridays.
I hope so. I mean, if I'm doing it right, that's for sure.
How are you doing, sir? What you drinking tonight?
I'm doing great, thanks, buddy. I'm having a Diet Dr. Pepper myself. In fact, I'm two-fisting it because I was in the middle of one and Netter handed me another, so I'm good to go.
Hey, so that sounds good. It's it's nice to have a wife that just knows your needs and then fulfills them. Okay, well, let's get off that subject really quick before it moves downhill. Let's see who's in the chat here with us. Orville Nation did pop in earlier. What just fell? Oh, I can get that in the morning.
I was going to say, I can't see. So
Something fell on the floor here. I think the reacher that I have fell on the floor, but I have a reacher that I have in case my reacher falls. The life of the disabled. But yeah, like say hi to PJ who was in earlier. I did a couple things. Of course, Cosby Link is at the top for those who do not have the movie. That are popped on, saying hi to everybody. Lady Mist, the lovely Lady Mist, thank you for joining us. Sir Torrin Clegane, the Honorable One himself, Joshua V. Welcome. Going down deleted scenes. How are you doing, sir? Don't start the movie without me. Don't worry. Of course I said, yeah, let's go to Charlie Pop. Oh, Jesse Guajardo?
Guajardo.
Guajardo? Is it a sound for that, Jay? Okay.
Guajardo, yes.
Guajardo.
You can't help but say it with an accent. Guajardo.
Guajardo, yes.
Guajardo. Oh, I can.
With the soft D, the Guajardo, yes. Guajardo, if you want to very anglicize it.
I know, I like it.
It is a great name. It is an excellent name.
As Mr. Torga said, we changed the checkout section from being mixed self-checkout and regular to full-on self-checkout where I work. Needless to say, I'm enjoying it more than the customers, but I'm not a social guy.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
And Jesse says it's Spanish.
Yes,
of course.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I figured. Guajardo,
there are some names that you just look at and you know. Like you look at Pacelli, you know that's Italian, right?
Because of the I on the end.
But you look at mine, which it's not really on here, but it's Sievertson, and it's like could be from a lot of things, and it's been changed and all kinds of weird stuff. And there's actually in the same family there's a SIE, which is me. There's an SEI. Mine has a T in it near the end. Some don't. It's weird, but we're all from the same kind of line. Which is
it Scandinavian?
It is Scandinavian, yes.
But I can't narrow it any more than that, though.
I have one of my relatives had a ancestry thing and changed it, and I know that I think the oldest one that he found was from Sweden. It was a guy from Sweden, and then people started coming here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat to kind of find. I like one of my ancestors' name was Breed, Brede.
Wow.
I guess it was Breed. It could be bread. I don't know.
Miguel, I want to forewarn you. My sound for myself just keeps cutting in and out. So if you ask me something I don't answer, ask me again. Because it'll like cut off for a couple seconds and come back.
I'll let you know if he asks you something and you don't seem to respond.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, Maximum Overdrive, fun little film, 1986. Great memory for me because back in 1986, I was in college, and I was the only one of my college friends that had a car.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday nights at the theater was always 2 for 1.
Nice.
So that was the night.
Just stuff in the trunk.
Well, there was always like 5 or 6 of us. So I would drive, but everyone else, they would pay for me. That was kind of my
compensation for
a couple of years I did not pay for a movie. No, it was half price. It wasn't 2 for 1. That was a movie theater, 2 for 1 at one point. Yeah, it was a half price on Monday night kind of thing that they did. And me and some of my friends went to go see Maximum Overdrive. It was oversold. So I had me and another friend were sitting together. and then had one was down a little farther, one was over, and one ended up having to stand up in the aisle because, like I said, they oversold the film. So I just remember it being kind of a fun crowd, a little, having a good old time. It was a good memory, and I just remember that night. Max Overdrive. Everybody had a lot of fun at it. I mean, you do realize it's a fun bad film.
Yes.
Even Stephen King realizes that it's, in his words, a moron movie. Mm-hmm. But it's I mean, heck, it's got a big truck with Green Goblin face.
Right.
Exactly. How much funner is that? I see Evelyn Hampton has joined us in the chat. Welcome, lovely lady. Thank you for popping in. So you guys, have you seen the film at all?
Nope.
Remember?
Netter's
not seen it.
I got to be honest with you. I don't remember seeing it in the time that we've been married, so it's very possible she hasn't seen it. I have seen it. I remember seeing it on cable, and it was a late night movie, so it had that kind of. It was part of. It was that kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of like, it was one of those that would like pop on at like 1 o'clock or something.
Exactly.
A lot.
And I watched it, and I thought it was going to be scary, and I'm like, this isn't really.
It's one of those where you're not scared, but it's kind of fun to watch everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, from what I'm gathering, just from the images, it looks like Christine on crack.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Actually, Al, I was thinking about, getting ready for the stream and everything, so I'm thinking about the movie, and I realized I was today years old, right? When I realized this is basically Night of the Living Dead, but instead of zombies, it's machines coming to life.
Yep, a little bit. It's like part that, part Christine, part Night of the Comet.
Yeah, there is some. Yeah,
it's little bits of everything. Sir Torrance said he was negative 11 days old when the movie came out.
Wow! There you go.
It came out July 25th, 1986. So, I mean, love it. God, love the 80s, and Stephen King movies were an event back then. I mean, they made, it was like that big first weekend, and then word of mouth would tell how much better it was. I'm not. Let me see trying to see how big I think it was. I mean, it was heartily panned. It doesn't give really how much it made, but although there is a potential fuck of a remake from Joe Hill, his son, playing just to play around with it. I never read. Have you ever read the original short story it's based on, which is called Trucks?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's in Night Shift, and it's Trucks. That's the story that this was based on. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But okay, enough talking. Let's get to the max. Let's switch into Maximum Overdrive. Like I said, if you don't have the film, Cosby link is at the top, starting at zero, and I think we have the same copy probably.
Yeah.
So starting at zeros, if anybody's ready to go.
Zach, I forgot to open it.
Okay, I'll hold off a few seconds.
And deleted scenes. Are you okay? You all set and ready? Getting ready to go now.
Sir Torrance says he loves that Joe Hill's real name is Joe King.
Yeah.
Joe King.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm good.
You're good. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, isn't it? And I think I can take my volume down on the movie.
Studio Canal.
So I used to be kind of a big Stephen King fan. Not much of his movies, to be honest with you. If I read a book and saw the movie, I usually end up not liking the movie.
Yeah, Dino De Laurentiis had his hands on it. A lot of people say Roger Corman was kind of a ghost director because he was on set almost every day, and that he had to kind of do it because Stephen King was coked out of his mind.
Wow. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I think Stephen King's books are much better than his movies. I don't think they translate very well. Oh,
on June 19th, 1987, at 9:47 a.m. Eastern, the North Passage took extraordinarily diffuse tail of Rhea M, a rogue comet. According to astronomical calculations, the planet would remain in the tail of the comet for the next 8 days, 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 23 seconds.
And so this is what kind of had me thinking, yeah, kind of like Night of the Comet, kind of like Night of the Living Dead. You know, wasn't it Night of the Living Dead that the comet was the reason for the zombies? Am I thinking of the wrong one?
I don't remember. I've only seen Night of the Living Dead like once or twice.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You.
It's starting.
See, the first time you see that, you're like, oh, somebody's pulling a prank.
Okay, he is in this film. There he is.
This machine just called me an asshole.
Music done by AC/DC.
Yes. Kind of appropriate. And then the logo comes up with the electricity. It's like, okay, yeah, I see that.
And the funny thing, the day the comet Earth enters the comet's tail is June 19th. Is when all the trucks go crazy. Remember, Stephen King got hit by a truck many years later. He got hit on June 19th.
Really? Oh my gosh!
Awesomely weird coincidence, or according to IMDb, at least.
Well, I mean, it's a 1 in 365 chance, right?
They think he's a few seconds behind. Think some garbage trucks go over a bridge.
Yep.
Now we're switching to got a Ford truck coming toward us.
Yeah, Clifford Capone.
Filmed in North Carolina. This is the same bridge from Cat's Eye.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Ew. Something's moving by itself.
Yeah. See, that is kind of what makes this goofy, because it's like there is nothing. This could make a much better movie if it was set in the modern times when a bunch of things are being run by AI or something,
Yeah. Or like it's a computer.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
This one, literally any machine can come to life. No matter if it has like a computer or anything like that. It just comes to life. That would be a very bad feeling.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Everyone put your parking brake on.
The fact that a little speedboat just went under it is like, it's like, wait, is that why?
Oh. It said Ben had AC/DC on it.
Be wearing your seatbelt.
Well, he was on a motorcycle.
He's probably going to be okay. Unless things start falling on him.
I gotta say, I think like that's a bad place right there.
Yeah, I would have probably just gone for a dive at that point.
Yeah, like, he should have. Oops.
There goes.
Oh my gosh, that is bad.
And there goes his truck.
It's like a Gray Still Plays playthrough of GTA 5.
Wow.
Good evening, Connie Cleary. Welcome, welcome.
This is just a cringe movie. Cosme Link is pinned to the top if you need it, Connie.
Oh, this wasn't a 3D film, was it?
Hi, Connie. No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Would have made it probably would have been fun in 3D.
Yeah.
Especially with all the watermelons flying at you.
Well, yeah,
And
but
it's more important than your
Oh.
cribbage game.
you don't know what to do about it either.
There was a remake that followed the source material closer. When was that? I thought there was talk of it, but I didn't know there actually was one.
So is the Green Goblin dude the hero in this?
No.
No.
He's like the faceless villain kind of.
Oh, so he's the boss.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Happy Toy.
Happy
Well,
Toy.
It's really hard to answer those kinds of questions because that would imply that enough thought went into the story for you to be able to explain the plot. It doesn't make that much sense.
I heard that truck, well, it went through a lot, but it was eventually saved, and that it makes appearances at conventions.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Along with the Happy Toys on the back and the whole bit?
I do not know. But I like the fact that is the thing. Do you think he would have really been able to have those ears on there? I mean, they did kind of.
Oh, sure. It's fiberglass. Now,
And you'd be able to see over them, no problem.
yeah. Now, if something hit it, yeah, those would probably break. But
Well, no, I'm talking about line of sight.
oh
you'd
yeah,
be able
yeah.
to see over
Like
them, no
there, it's
problem.
like in the way there.
They look lower from our point of view.
Yeah. Now, I mean, one of the things is that it does become kind of a good commentary on technology and our reliance on it and stuff like that.
Oh, I love a diner grill.
Right? I don't give a ladybug.
Martin Sheen does not need a DNA test.
No, that's for sure.
Looks just like him.
They're all a little southern.
We're certain who the father is. We're not too sure about the mother. Here we go.
Like, okay. Hey, free cigs.
Remember
And
cigarette dispensers? I remember that.
He's like, I'm taking as many smokes as I can get.
They're expensive. They were back then.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like I remember. Well, what year was this?
This was 1980.
86.
Okay, I think back then.
Diesel's $1.08.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was like I think I want to say about 75 cents a pack.
Now, I'm wondering if there's talk between the car and the gas pump because the truck would want the gas.
Yeah, I need a full tank, right?
Oh, this could be bad right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
Yeah, you kind of had that coming, regardless of why it's happening, right?
What did he do? I was trying.
He was looking down the thing, blowing into it, and it spewed into his face.
Okay, cigarettes in 1980 were $1.
Satorsa even looks more like him now.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Yep.
I think in another life, I would have enjoyed being a short order cook like that.
Oh, I hope he gets dead real,
You know,
real bad.
it was a job that I had when I was in high school, and I kind of loved it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
She don't look like she knows what she's doing.
It wasn't the kind of job you could really pay the rent with, but, you know, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a couple of people there on parole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure he saves money by doing that.
Yep.
Coming to rise, millions watch. Ah!
Ow. Okay, now it's just getting loopy. And so far, these are all things that could just be because of.
And it's not even plugged in or anything.
Well,
It has batteries.
Yeah. The other thing too is it could very well be that whatever it is in the comet that's making stuff go loopy is causing it to become electrified when it otherwise shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, that'll make it stop. I honestly,
I gave my mother an electric knife once. I thought it would save her a lot. She never used that sucker.
Yeah. My mom had one. I hated it. She tried using it for things like roasts and corned beef and stuff. She hated it. I did too. The only thing it really turns out to be good for is if you're doing any crafting or whatever for cutting foam. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Sometimes he about to get dead.
Was it like hypnotizing him or something?
You just smoked all those cigarettes at once.
That's definitely a potential lawsuit there.
I love the sound effects that are going on.
See, now that would be me going in the room going, okay, what the heck is going on here?
I love the animated electrical effect. It's just that's just so of that time period.
And I think if I was doing a movie, especially like a horror movie like this, I would definitely make sure that if I'm going to have a video game in it, it's going to be Polybius.
I don't know what game that is.
It's a fake game, one that there's an urban legend about. People have made mock-ups of it and whatnot.
What's it called?
Polybius. Polybius. Yeah, this is the scene I remember.
Oh!
Oof!
I would get out of the way.
Hey, well, I don't think you can right now. Sodas isn't bad for you, kid.
That's pretty bad when they're shooting that far, Yep. That's bad.
Smart move.
Smart kid, yeah. Smart kid.
It'll run out soon.
Coach has got a concussion.
He could have a cerebral hemorrhage. Yeah.
And stay off my lawn.
Oof.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Jesse's like, he did.
He
Yep,
did.
he is. He is dead.
All the religious tracts. I remember those.
Talia sees like 80s horror where no one is safe.
Right.
It's funny. She looks like Johnny Depp, a young Johnny Depp.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, he was really pretty when he was young.
Kind of true. He's literally drinking and driving. I heard that.
I mean, first of all, dude, do you really think you have a shot with her?
Right.
Come on.
Did you not hear the news report? There.
Oh, just all the married couple. Yeah, I love the married couple in this. Yardley Smith.
Oh, she was Johnny Depp's sister in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. See, and this is another element of horror films that, for me, tended to make them less horrific. Who gets killed? The one that you're kind of feeling like deserves it, you know?
And she's like, something's wrong with that truck.
Now, you just stand there and keep yelling at me. I'm moving. Oh, she saved him.
And the green goblins come to life.
But ain't nobody in it.
I'd actually forgotten about the scary clown on the back.
So why did he get out of his car with a suitcase?
He's a salesman.
Yeah, but there's no reason.
Well, I mean, technically a salesman, right?
But there's no reason for him to have grabbed a suitcase out of his car to go chasing after her.
Good point.
I got it. You know, AC/DC, that the riffs and stuff really work in this.
Yeah.
Lisa Simpson.
I was just gonna say it's Lisa Simpson.
Yeah. She has such a distinctive voice,
doesn't she? Yeah.
And look.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean, she's Yardley. I've always liked Yardley Smith. You see her, and you know who she is, or at least I do.
Yeah, did you see those 3 cars on the side? The lights were starting to flash. I'm thinking that even if it doesn't have a source of power, they're getting juiced up somehow.
What did he see?
There's a bloody hand behind.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's more than a bloody hand.
I love the accents of this thing.
Nah, he'll just walk it off.
Just a scratch. Just put a scratch.
There's a Disney version of this? Actually, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's
Let me guess, they gender swapped the Green Goblin.
That's Wanda Maximoff.
Right, exactly. I mean, some of this is like, what the hell happened here that there's blood up there? How did that happen? Okay, so something tells me that they had to drive these vehicles with the driver like out of shot. So he's got to be below the window or whatever.
And I think they had some things they had were remote control.
I hope so, yeah.
I'd move.
Yeah, you can see that it's already nailed somebody because of the broken
Everything.
and the blood underneath the, yeah.
Are you dead?
Not yet.
It's got a little growl to it.
Yeah.
So Disney Recess Season 6 episode Halloween special. Part 1 Werewolf, Part 2 Maximum Overdrive, and Part 3 Zombie Teachers.
Interesting.
Okay. That's in a perfect alignment to run over the 2 gas pumps and them.
True.
Get in the car and get the F out.
I'm wondering why the car hasn't come to life.
Well, I was a little confused by the sound effect because that sound effect sounded like an impact.
Yeah, you're right, impact. Thank you.
But then I realized it's a tow truck, so it's probably the winch from the tow truck.
She drives as good as I do.
Well, she's panicking.
Well, actually, I drive better than that, and I don't even have a license.
You're right. There is no rhyme or reason to why the truck comes to life, but their car, they're able to drive just fine.
Maybe it's a newer model.
Fun fact I read, that truck stop was a set built, but they kept having trucks stop by because they thought it was a real truck stop.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
They still do make those coffee machines, right? That dispense coffee and hot chocolate and stuff like that.
Absolutely, sure.
I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Everyone should know that when you're in a horror film, you don't go off anywhere alone, you don't shower alone, you don't have sex, you don't go in the woods, and you don't touch nothing.
Yeah.
He's looking like there's nobody in here. How did it move?
Right.
Got the key punch thing happening.
Yeah. Makes sense. Because he's expecting the driver to be back there. The Green Goblin. I like that. I wonder if that was a custom thing or if that was something that was actually a licensed Marvel product.
I don't know.
But it's a truck with the Green Goblin's face on it. How dangerous could it be? Another load of joy.
Of joy, yeah. Double entendre
Load of something.
indeed.
Yeah.
Happy toys.
Happy Halloween.
Different movie.
Yeah.
Silver Shamrock.
Right.
Okay, the mirror is electronic. How's that moving?
Not only that, why would it
Suspend belief.
why does it need to turn to see it? There's nobody in the truck.
It did it for
So
us. So we could see.
Yes, it's for the audience.
She's kind of cute. I like her.
Yeah, in kind of a
Johnny Depp kind of way.
I was gonna say Gina Carano kind of way, but yeah.
She looks like a young Johnny Depp.
Okay.
It's like there's some crazy stuff happening in this neighborhood. And everyone has their sprinklers placed in the same place.
Yeah, and it's like, unless they're on timers, it wouldn't be electronic. So I don't know.
Very soon, it just occurred to me his name is Will Robinson.
Oh,
Well, it's Bill Robinson, actually, but yeah, close.
okay. So this was one where the person was driving it in the car.
Decided to kill him.
Yeah. I mean, there's some instances where it's like, oh, that's terrible.
They killed a Doge.
Oh, it fried his brain with sound.
I guess, yeah, exactly. You kind of got to figure what happened, right? Oh, hairdryer. Don't know how it killed her, but maybe electrocution.
Why not? The game did it in the restaurant.
Yeah. Now, what would make this worse? Maximum overdrive followed by a zombie apocalypse. So all the dead people that were killed by the machines come back as zombies.
We could call it Maximum Apocalypse.
Get out of the street, kid. Don't trust any trucks.
Killer ice cream from hell. Mighty tasty.
He was playing King of the Road.
Oh, interesting.
Blink, 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 blink.
Yeah, that had to be remote control because there's no way the driver could hide from that shot.
So who's the kid? Is he?
Just some kid who
No,
survived.
I mean, who's the actor?
Oh, that I don't know. Let me look.
He does look like Kent McCord. Uh-oh. Go, kid. Now I gotta find out who the kid is.
You know, it's somewhere that when they were doing the scene like that, I think it was with a lawnmower. I assume it might have been that scene. It ran over something and hit one of the production guys in the face, and he lost an eye.
Oh God!
And he sued. And
I would imagine
settled out of court. But
his name is Halter Graham, and he was much cuter as a kid.
Welcome back, PJ. Good to see you.
Hey, how's it going? Hand pink waving.
I gotta find my boy.
Oh, so it must be his son.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, no.
Oh!
Yep.
Kersplat.
So now his face is on the grail of a truck.
Oh, somebody shut this guy
He's
up.
a Bible salesman.
Yep. I mean, at least it wasn't manure.
There, I changed my icon to one of the more reasonable people.
Oh, the kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oof. That was a good solid hit.
Knocked him out of his shoes.
He didn't land very well. So this is another very common trope in Stephen King's stories. The group of strangers caught inside a remote building with bad stuff going on outside, so they can't go out. Right? Kind of like The Mist and so many others, right?
Just like, how long does it take them to use the anti-tank weapons on the trucks?
Right.
That's a good name. Bubba Hendershot.
Hey, Orville Nation, how you doing, sweetie?
He's
Well,
tripping all over
another reason I don't drive. So that was a Terry Funk bump right there.
Yeah.
God rest in peace, Terry Funk.
I do like the way the eyes light up. That is a cool effect.
I'd get away from the windows.
Looks like we got us a convoy.
Convoy from hell.
And they're all politely waiting their turn.
The heart, Norman, go for the heart.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Ah.
It's a wagon train, but with trucks.
I was just thinking that exactly. It's like the wagon train and the, you know.
Because they're circling. See, I thought they were all leaving, but they're not.
Nope, they're intimidating.
Any way to get up on the roof? How would he know? It's like, why would you ask a question to someone who doesn't know the answer to?
Oops. That was actually some pretty good driving.
Come on, Curtis, drive.
Yeah, put on your seatbelt.
That's a fast truck.
Yep.
Those things can do pretty well, though.
Oh, yeah. They've got a lot of pickup. And if he's not carrying a full load,
even better.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever see Ice Road Truckers?
Yeah.
It's like, I love watching that show. Curtis, you all need to get off the highway.
In the morning, just married. In the evening, just murdered.
That was your exit.
Oh, nice try. I would have done it the other way. I'd have faked going down, and then as I would have gotten back on the main road.
Oh,
Make
sure.
it stop following us. Okay. Actually,
Yeah,
he just... Why was it on fire?
The truck has now had a brain aneurysm. Nice.
I mean, yes, admittedly, that was pretty satisfying, but
It's like, why would he know what's going on? Good luck with that.
You know, a good drinking game would be every time she says Curtis.
yeah, exactly.
Or
Could
what's
be
going
dead
on,
by the end of
Curtis?
this.
What's happening, Curtis?
Bring me Spider-Man.
Yeah. You should be. They're crazy trucks. Like, look, me.
Eat this.
From their side, but they got food,
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
right. It's a survival situation.
Oh!
Yeah, he didn't time it right. This isn't Gray Still Plays where you could just, reset the board. Yep, good girl. Gibbs rule number 9. Always carry a knife.
Just like I drink it every time she talks. Oh!
Boom! Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, shooter yelled fire in the hole. And where'd he get a light anti-tank weapon?
Fire in the hole.
Look at all that toilet paper.
It's almost like you shot Optimus Prime.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, that was just for spite.
Yep.
See, now, if I was writing this, I would have had the newlyweds car make it to the diner, get everybody else in there, however I can get them into the car, and then get like a bat out of hell out of there.
Yeah.
Same way I went in.
Not that easy, though, I don't think.
So the boy on the bike is the waitress's son?
No, the guy that well, I think It's the guy that got hit by the truck. I think it's his son.
Oh my Lord! The
Right,
guy
but
played
the
Curtis.
waitress was looking at it.
The guy played Curtis was in an episode of Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh,
Regeneration season 2.
Oh, they had to work in
she
the
said
title.
the title. She said the title.
She said the thing. She said the thing.
You should be. It's scare tactics. Oh,
Right.
Don't blow up the Charmin. Hey, that toilet paper is gold in some places.
Right.
Jessica Hutto said, "I drink every time she talks." Yeah, she's kind of annoying voice.
She was in at The Legend of Billie Jean with Helen Slater.
Oh, was she?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, plane. And of course it's Flight of the Valkyrie.
I love it.
The Ride of the
Oh
Valkyrie.
crap.
Yeah, let me get on my bike and try and get away from the plane that's coming at me.
Well, if he can get like into the woods or something where it can't see him,
True.
because he hit for the one ice cream truck just fine. See?
Here's a nice little trivia question to see if anybody knows. What wrestler uses that music or a version of that music as his entrance theme?
Oh, I don't know, but it makes sense. That's a good one.
See if anybody in the chat puts that down. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sir Torn knew it. He's also one of my favorite wrestlers. I'll give the answer in 3. There you go. Bryan Danielson, also known as Daniel Bryan. The American Dragon. It's like a poontang on it.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a poop.
Oh, he's making plenty of them.
Is that what that smell is?
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have smell-o-vision.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had to put the dead body somewhere.
Jesse was thinking Randy Savage. Randy used the graduation music, whatever that one is.
Pomp and circumstance, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Randy Savage used to use. He is such a
Yeah.
He needs to get dead.
Yeah, there's only so far you could push a person.
in this situation, when you got something that's going on, you want as many people, able bodies around you as possible.
Not only that, when people are dying all around, it's very easy for someone to kill you and say, oops, he got run over by a truck. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, don't be an antagonistic butthead. So they have all that firepower, they can't shoot their way out. I could say pull out a few more of those like missiles and
Yeah, but sure, let's say they blow up every single one of those trucks. Where are they going to go? They don't know how far out this goes. You know,
he's going to go through the sewer.
Well, he's thinking. It's not a sewer. It's a drain pipe. It goes underneath the road.
I remember when I was a kid, there was this big one down a little bit from where I was. We said almost big enough for us to crawl through.
Mm.
Well, no, it didn't take that long.
She's got game, let me tell you. Considering that these trucks have the structural integrity of a Ford Pinto, it's a plan that could work. Yeah, the way they ignite, you could probably take them all out with one rocket.
Oh, I like this. I like the sky being green like that.
How are those trucks continuing to go? You don't see any of them stopping and filling up.
True. But then again, you got electrical devices, powering up without electricity. So
that's true.
You have to believe that the comet radiation or whatever is
it's pulling power down.
And there's one just sitting there.
That was the name of a series that I think was based on Stephen King stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's got a new book out. I think it's called Holly. I was wondering if anybody's read that. How it was.
No. It's like, son of a gun. Now you're just being a dick.
Stupid. Squash.
And they're going to unmake you, you dumb. Whatever.
Dixie boy. Buildings come alive.
Yep.
Holly is a spinoff of the Mr. Mercedes trilogy. I don't know that one. I only know like the major Stephen King stuff, the movie stuff, like, well, older movie stuff.
I gotta be honest. I stopped reading Stephen King a long time back. I started getting into Dean Koontz and John Saul.
Who's the one? Oh, Peter Straub. You ever heard of him?
I don't.
I have.
So.
I think
Ghost,
I've read one of his.
Ghost Story, I think, is one of his.
So she's a giggler. So the comet's supposed to stay there for 7 days?
Yeah, 7 more days.
Well, the Earth is moving through its tail.
Right. Was it ever?
Oh, he's still alive.
Where is he?
Oh.
Did you see Sir Torrance' question, Troy?
Oh no, didn't. Sorry. Let's see. So you have a copy of the Dean Koontz Frankenstein movie adaptation. I remember watching it, but don't recall finishing it. How was it? Incomplete. That's the problem.
Deleted scenes needs a timestamp.
Oh, give me a second. Let me see.
I'm at 58, 45, 46, 47.
Yep, exactly right.
So 58, 51. 52,
the problem is I feel like Sir Torn, I feel like it was the pilot for a series that never got picked up. That's my problem with it. And like with everything else, you're better off just reading the book. A books trilogy.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty loud with the trucks going overhead.
Jesse says he's ahead of us.
The kid just crawled into the water pipe.
And Amelia's got a big rope and a rocket launcher.
Yeah, don't be telling me what to do, woman.
Okay, that's fair.
I didn't hear what she said.
Don't make me a widow on my wedding day.
Oh.
And it does kind of make you start, you do have to start questioning things like, you know, if you can hide from them, does that mean they can see you? And if they can see you, does lighting matter? You know.
Yeah, well, they knew the woman was there, so they either saw her or heard her.
Yeah. She got its attention somehow.
Sir Torrance said apparently it was supposed to be a series, but Coons pulled out because U.S. Network wanted a bunch of changers. That says I can't see with the words because that stupid heart's in the way.
Yeah,
those books do well on TV.
Always felt those books would do well on TV. I didn't know that, but after seeing that, I kind of figured it was a pilot. Yeah, good. I think he did the right thing. I'm getting really sick and tired of these networks and studios ruining stories. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know.
Okay, is that the sewer or water thing where the kid's going to come up through?
No, that's the actual sewer.
Oh.
Excuse me. It's a scary game of hide and seek. Yeah, it kind of is. I think that's what they're going for. Yeah.
That would be a pleasant place. What an interesting spell you've discovered.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be. Oh!
So this movie's goal is to make you throw up?
How to taste. It tastes like shit.
Has anybody here watched the show Heels? It was on Stars.
No,
Never heard
of it.
It's Stephen Amell's series about wrestling. But his brother on there was working at a nursing home. And one of the guys was like having an episode, and he's like, let's just say he went monkey on him, like just went in his hand and threw it at him. I was like, ew.
It's a scary game of hide and seek. The kid's got crazy eye.
Big Al, when are we doing the Captain Kronos rewatch?
21st.
Okay. I just
So you got a copy?
I did, yeah. And in fact, I tagged you in a post on Twitter. Put a picture of it. Yeah, and Fletcher Williams said it looks cool, and I just wanted to let him know we're going to be doing a rewatch of it on your channel on the 21st. Oh yeah, that's going to motivate me to want to help you.
Hopefully that's clean water now.
Oh, some of those trucks will sacrifice their own selves to take care of the nasty humans.
I guess.
Jesse, have you played Resident Evil Remake 2 and 3? I haven't.
Yeah.
I hope that was a fake sewer. Yeah. I'm sure they didn't have movie stars walking around in actual stuff. But like I said, they built the sets though.
Oh, shut up, lady. You almost heard scream.
Yeah.
I don't think you got it.
Yeah, I think you just hit the trailer.
Yep, you're officially an orphan kid.
Okay, wait a minute. So the one truck, for no reason, suddenly bursts into flames. The actual fuel truck that's on fire doesn't blow up? What the heck?
Oh, of course, that would make too much sense, dear.
Right.
Whoa!
That's wow.
And still circling. Bic. Product placement.
Yeah.
They're probably waiting for that big dozer to come.
Possibly.
So Bill's enjoying this little solitude.
Yeah.
That girl's came on.
It's probably the best couple days he's had in a long time. Good morning.
There's a bulldozer.
Oh man.
Is that a...
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No. I mean, yeah, at this point, yeah, you maybe do have to think about starting to pull out those anti-tank weapons. He's putting a rocket in his pocket.
You don't fire those indoors, you idiot. You're dead.
Sic semper moranis, thus always to idiots.
Yes, but eventually it will run out of ammo.
True.
Well, not before it does us some damage, though.
True.
Oh, not the neon sign.
I was going to say not the beer, but okay.
Don't stand up.
Yeah, right?
Get down. She did.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, what's your plan here, girl?
I think she's just a little psycho.
Oh.
Stupid.
Oh, not the beer. Well, it's Miller. Who cares?
Morse code?
Yep.
Is that SOS? No, it's
No. Yeah, I was going to say, if he just starts rattling it off, I'm going to call bullshit. You got to write it down.
The whole movie is bullshit.
Well, true. That would have been sweet, Jesse. Sorry you missed out on that one.
Someone will not be harmed. This will be done now.
Ah!
I can hear you.
Actually, that's a great analogy.
Right, it's like, yeah, it is actually.
True. I do like the way these are the intelligent ones, right? And they're doing it by way of, just normal common sense analogy.
Jason's like almost bought a Vietnam War M274 mule for $100. But somebody else got it.
He's got at least cover.
Yeah, he did say he got a merit badge.
Ellen Hamp's like, anybody remember the TV movie Killdozer about possessed earth-moving equipment? The name sounds familiar.
The only Killdozer I know is a true story about
the guy who went on a rampage?
Yep.
That's awesome.
He's like a hero. Well, posthumously, of course.
That was part of my opening.
Yeah.
I just found a couple of gifts and threw them into a PowerPoint.
Excuse me.
Clint Walker and Robert Urich. Oh, cool. It makes you wonder though why the big trucks are affected, the little things are affected, but you don't see any cars.
Well, I was gonna say the one car that had driven off the road, the guy was hanging out of, but to be honest, we don't know
that's car, true. I forgot about that one.
We don't know if that car came to life or got run off the road by someone else.
I also don't see any fuel pumps for cars there.
Oh, you're saying that those are just diesel pumps?
There weren't that many trucks.
I'll bet there's more coming from elsewhere.
They're going to run out of fuel at some point.
Well, true, but if they just got a top off from the tanker, well, that's the other thing too. Any of those trucks that are tankers, they could fill up the tank so they could continue fueling up other trucks. See, yeah, they're all lined up.
Well, that little gas station's only got so much fuel.
Well, we'll take what they have. And like I said, if any of these are tank trucks, they can fuel up the gas station.
Jesse says maybe the cars are lookouts for the trucks. Like
that scouts. Could be too. Good point. Because we don't know what the actual intelligence is here.
Whoa.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Didn't I say they're going to run out of gas at some point?
See, there you go. I told you if there was a tank truck.
That would have been a very dangerous stunt.
Yep. Potentially very dangerous.
Doofus, I'm a tanker.
See, he's pushing him towards the presumably where you fill up the tanks.
I hope he knows how to connect that thing. I like how Curtis now has the backwards hat, the dirty Dago tee.
There's a fan theory on this movie taking place in Disney cars and planes. Yeah, there you go.
Imagine a tank popping up.
Yeah.
He's tired. Pumping gas all day, pumping her all night.
It's also, you can see the thermometer outside. The temperature steadily rising. It's like over 100 degrees out there.
So he's been working. He's been pumping the gas so long. His hands are blistered. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thought too. That is a plausible theory.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
That was
Boom.
clever. That was clever.
I see butts. There's all the ammo blowing up.
And the speech is what happens when Coast to Coast with Art Bell does a crossover with Penthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sakes, put her out so the trucks can get her.
Yeah, if we were playing that drinking game, I'd be dead
Oh,
already.
you can just hear it reverberating all the way through.
So I would have to leave her behind.
This is why you're getting out of there, dumbass. It's just a matter of time.
Be a nice way to destroy a set.
Yeah. Could you see one of those trucks that don't know they're filming pulling in right now? That's okay. We'll go to the next one. No problem. We're gone.
So real trucks just pulled in here because they thought it was a real truck stop?
Yeah.
Wonder if they got gas.
Not sure that they had real gas.
Now they're having a little hissy fit.
That's a pretty. That car was taking a pretty good weight there for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
They
don't build them that solid anymore.
Yeah, I guess they don't build them like that anymore, man.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wonder if the guys driving these trucks are like, yeah, this is going to be fun. Oxygen. Oh, gosh. Is it going to go boom?
With any luck.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well,
drink.
There you go.
Good thing they got out of there when they did.
Well, I was just pissed that they knew they were trying to get away.
Yeah. That blowed up real good.
Almost reminds me a little of Damnation Alley.
Yeah.
Oh, the big green one escaped.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's like
the plane in the bus.
Practical effects for the win. Yeah, exactly. See, they can shoot straight. I don't know what stormtroopers are having such problems with them for. He's like, do you think there's any ice cream in there?
Oh!
See, this is what I'm talking about. How does that just explode like that?
It's not even like they hit the gas tank, which also wouldn't make it explode because they proved that on Mythbusters.
Right. Yeah, the oxy truck or the fuel truck blowing up, I can see. Oh, man.
Okay, that ring's not even real.
Oh, Brad's going to be all over the place in just a minute.
Green Goblin, gotcha.
Why did they just stand there?
Jeez. That blowed up real good.
Yeah.
Okay, you just put that one tiny bit through. You don't even need to cut it. You're yet making on the wrong thing. Oh, and the boat's not possessed? All right, it's a sailboat.
Right.
No motor.
Right.
All right.
I don't know. Did you bring food?
2 days after the large UFO was destroyed
in space by a Russian weather satellite, which happened to be equipped with a laser cannon and Class 4 nuclear missiles. Approximately 6 days later, the Earth passed beyond the tail of Rhea M, exactly as predicted. I never know how long these things are going to stay on the screen, so I read fast.
Yeah. So he was right about the whole broom theory.
The survivors of Dixie Bay.
Survivors of Dixie Boy are still survivors.
Oh, somebody shut her up.
I kind of figured they had to bring this one in, right? That was pretty good.
See, it's the kind of film you can sit there and watch and just make fun of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, American Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
The guy at the beginning with the video games.
Yep.
So I have a connection to the movie then, because I met him. Oh no!
Jesse, drink. Yeah, right.
Well, thank you, Lady Mist. I have to thank you for joining in.
Absolutely. This was fun.
Having a fun time with friends, watching a film. That's what it's all about. Da, 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 da. And hopefully, now that only got 1 week left for my book study, my Fridays might be open. Might try to fit in a film or two here and there. I got to talk to Boomer too about doing another Robin Hood.
Oh, there you go.
Episodes.
Yeah. Wow, high praise, Jesse. Best time ever.
Awesome.
Well, completely unrealistic.
Yeah, this was
wow.
This one you can't take too seriously. This is from the Ouija Shark School of Horror.
Yeah.
It's the Ouija Shark rule.
Right.
A film don't have to be good to be fun to watch.
And it really was. That was
Donald
awesome.
Trump's ex-wife was in the movie. Yeah, she was in the car on the freeway, wasn't she?
Oh, may have been. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Marla Maples. Yeah. Well, that was Maximum Overdrive. Stephen King September is now over. Unless, of course, you guys watch a Stephen King movie between now and the end of the month.
Yeah.
That'll be on yours, but on my channel, it is not. In 2 weeks on my channel, however, it's October, so that means we are into the Halloween season. And I figure on the 7th, I'm gonna be bringing out when you talk about a fun bad movie.
Yeah.
It's time to do the time warp again. 2 weeks.
Oh,
we're
nice.
going to be watching Rocky Horror Picture Show, the original Tim Curry, and I have a lot of fun watching that. But of course, before that, next week, I will have to say, let everybody know what the film is next week.
Okay, next week is The Conjuring.
Yep.
No, actually, that's wrong.
What? Oh, I thought what?
Because next week is the 30th, sweetie. So I'm missing a film in between there. Oh, I think it's The Commitments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Commitments. I thought it was The Conjuring.
My apologies.
The Conjuring and Corpse Bride are in October.
My apologies.
The Commitments are the 30th.
I'm not going to miss The Conjuring, but I'm going to miss The Commitments.
I'm sorry, Al.
I'm committed to The Commitments.
I can't commit to The Commitments.
He's got a bachelor
party. I've got a bachelor party, virtual bachelor party. Of course, Professor Geek is getting married. The night we watch Captain Kurnos will be his wedding night.
There you
go. But me, him, and Fan Man are kind of getting together and going to have a little horror of Dracula Hammer rewatch kind of thing together. Just because we don't get a chance to, the stars don't align a lot for us, for the three of us. So this is a chance to do that and kind of just kind of make fun with Professor Geek before his wedding. To have a little bit of fun with him. So that'll be it. So I will be, unless of course something changes, and you never know with those two. But next week, though, yes, The Commitments on Netters Network. It's a great film. I've never seen it, and I'm gonna try to watch it on my own, just so I kind of feel like I was a part of it. If something doesn't happen, so
yeah.
But of course, that's next week. But we've got a long week ahead of us, and tomorrow, of course, at 8 p.m., we have the lead-in show for that leads into Geeky Geezers. We have Unscripted by Deleted Scenes. If he wants to put a link in, please do so. Not sure what his topic is, but he's always got something to say about something.
I think it's going to be about the Russell Brand situation.
I keep seeing that, but I'm not the biggest Brand fan, so I kind of just ignore it. I don't know what is going on. I also have heard an actress that I kind of like, Emma Roberts, has kind of gotten in a little bit of trouble too.
Emma Roberts, who's that?
She's in. Well, I know her from a movie called Holiday and a couple other things. I can't remember.
Oh, she was in the American Horror Story. She was the
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this whole.
Hi, Tex W. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Tex W.
Welcome.
Hey, Tex W. But yeah, she got in trouble like for some transphobic thing. I don't know. It's all, Hollywood's starting to eat itself.
I'm starting to wonder, you got to kind of dig through. Don't really look at what they're saying, they said or did.
Right.
See why somebody might be trying to get rid of them is what it really is.
One thing I read is like someone had said, hello, it was her and a trans quote unquote woman, I don't know what the proper thing is to say, but someone said, hello, ladies. And then Emma said, well, at least one of us is. And that was taken as very offensive. But there's supposed to be other situations. I don't know. It's all.
Yeah, you're right though. The industry is just eating its own, and
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah.
I just hope settle the strike and entertain me. That's all I ask. I don't want to hear what you have to say, other than if it comes from a script.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's deleted scene. What is going on? Oh, sorry. My icon was weird. But that, of course, will lead into Geeky Geezers on Aged Boomer's channel with his guest host, Mr. Troy Pacelli.
Yes.
What any idea what some of your stories might be?
Nope, not an idea at all. No.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. We're going to talk about. There's a lot of what do you call it? Game news. Some talk about the snafus related to the Man of Steel. Some people are starting to talk. Some news.
Is that a game or the film?
No. Man of Steel, the movie. The Schneider film. People are starting to talk about things that happen behind the scene and stuff like that. A little bit of talk about Epic Universe Florida theme park. Some news there. They're throwing down the gauntlet at Disney, and a little bit of anime news too. So,
I love it. Love anime. She's a sweet woman. But
anime, she's wonderful.
And of course, Disney, where bears love to ride. But so that's tomorrow night, 9:00 on Aged Boomer, and of course, then the other side of midnight with deleted scenes. About I think 12:05. So
12:05 your time, 11:05 Central. Yeah.
So yeah, that is tomorrow. Monday, don't know of anything. Tuesday, don't know. Wednesday, if all the stars align, hopefully, hopefully, Soundtracks with Birdman will finally have Aged Boomer and a guest host of supreme renown, me. Watching Peter Fonda and Warren Oates film Race with the Devil.
Wow.
Tried to do it last week, but there were some car issues and it put him behind that day, so he switched it. We're going to do it next week. He's going to start doing some rewatches again, and got some fun ones for October if it all follows. Got a couple of good ones. I'm hoping come to fruition. Humanoids from the Deep and The Fury on his channel, so that can be a lot of fun. Thursday night, with I believe there's some hot chick. I think your name's Nanette on Netter's Network. Thursday things with
my guest on Thursday will be Lawrence Knight.
Lawrence Knight. All right.
Lawrence Knight. What's Lawrence Knight do? What's his special?
Well, you're going to have to tune out Thursday.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out by tuning in.
And I have 274 subscribers now. I get that 275th subscriber.
I
can put up trivia night.
One more.
And y'all get things.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Something to look forward to.
And remember, it's open to everyone. So it's like, it's not going to be like I just help people to participate. It's everybody. Yeah. Anyone who wants to do it, I'll call the question. You put the right answer in the chat, and the wheel of things will select all your answers, and whoever has the right ones will get a point. Yep. And person with the most points at the end of 15 questions gets a prize. Well, actually, it's top 3, I think, probably.
I deleted saying, how can anyone hate this movie? Emilio comes up with the plan, saves the day, kills the villain, and gets the girl. Old school, true blue hero stuff.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, it's not a bad movie. As far as bad movies go, it was pretty good.
Yeah. And Friday night at 7:30, I will be on with Professor Geek. We'll be finishing up Dawn of the Jedi. It's been a really fun book. I really enjoyed getting this insight into the Force and how the Force was way back in the olden times. But yeah, we'll be finishing that book up this week, and that leads into the 10 o'clock hour last call with Troy Pacelli, which is always a fun ride. And any topics?
We're actually doing
Hudson. Is this Hudson Hawk week?
Hudson Hawk. We're doing a Hudson Hawk rewatch with very special guest Culture Casino.
Awesome. I've never seen Hudson Hawk.
Really? Yeah. One of the things I'll be talking about, kind of, peek behind the curtain, give you guys a preview. I feel like that movie was really hurt by the marketing. Let's face it, if those that have seen it, it is a comedy in the vein of Moonlighting, kind of goofy, slapstickish kind of thing. But they marketed it as though it was like a Die Hard meets heist film, and they did it a real disservice.
I tell you one thing: a movie can live or die on its marketing. A lot of people don't realize that. If you don't market it, which is a sin, and two, if you just market it wrong, just like one thing I always gets me. Remember, if you remember the original Highlander, go look up the U.S. poster.
Okay.
For Highlander.
Okay.
You wouldn't know what's going on in that film by anything. It's just like a picture of a cloud, and it's nothing. But it needed like a dynamic kind of a poster.
Yes.
You brought it up,
and you look at that and you think,
nothing.
Oh my gosh! Is he a serial killer or something? What is this?
Yeah, it really doesn't. It really doesn't give you anything about the film. But that's always a mistake. But a rewatch party of Hudson Hawk and a little discussion about why that film didn't do as well as it probably should have. On Last Call with Troy Pacelli, 10 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, which leads into Saturday. I do want to give a shout out to the Fan Man on his Second Cup Cafe, usually around the noon hour, whenever he feels like doing it. He didn't do it today, but he said he's going to do it next week. And that, of course, will lead into Netter's Network with The Commitments, which I've heard has some great music to it. And
and
Irish. It's Irish, right?
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, I definitely am gonna have to watch
Those
that.
of you that, well, he doesn't have a huge role in it, but those of you that are Star Trek fans, Cole Meany.
Cole Meany is a darn fine actor.
He is. He is.
And I hear he's hard to work with too, if you believe Armin Shimmerman.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing they probably had some.
They butted. They say he was always late.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's the, I always remember Armin Shimmerman was at a convention. He basically said, "Whatever question you ask me, I will answer you 100% truthfully." And he was truthful about everything that went on. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, Cole Meany was a sore point with him. But yeah, so the commitments, that'll be awesome. And that is the week ahead. Like I said, 2 weeks from tonight, we're gonna jump to the left and step to the right. That's gonna be fun to experience that with everybody.
Yep. Anybody
got anything else to bring up?
Nope, that's it. I really just appreciate the opportunity to, this is a movie I probably would not have revisited if we weren't doing something like this. So I'm really glad you had us on and we got to hang out with all of y'all.
Yeah, it's it always reminds me of some old days when I used, my friends and I would get them, do a blockbuster run, sit down, watch a couple films, usually on a Friday night, and of course this is a Saturday night, but it's still the same, and that's exactly why I chose a film with friends. Plus, it's an alliteration, which I always enjoy. And of course, we cannot end the stream that Netter is on without her wonderful words of wisdom.
Well, you all know what I always say. We can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well, good, and fun. But it is so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping your comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you aren't just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. You can choose to be anywhere right now, and you're here with us. And that is so encouraging. So thank you all so very much for being with us, and we will definitely see you next time.
And if we're all family, then I'm the crazy drunken uncle you guys put up with at the holidays. And I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. Everyone take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. If you are on the East Coast like me, batten down the hatches.
Yeah.
Hope everyone stays safe. It is a dangerous storm out there. Luckily, so far, so good here, but it's still a little south of us, I think, in the Maryland area. So if you are in the path of the storm, God bless and take care. Like I said, I hope everyone has a wonderful day tomorrow, wonderful week ahead. Take care, and God bless.
Watch out for runaway